Hello and welcome back to another video. So I realized there was a mention in the previous video of Mantis is the best shop scaler. And I thought, could that be true? Could there be a way? How else can one shop scale? And a short answer, absolutely not. Mantis does not scale the shop. Troubadour, you're dirty. A dirty liar. We caught you. We caught you. We see your antics. We shall not fall for them. But I did overlook one shop scaler. There was one forbidden, one missing shop scaler. Technically, there's a couple other shop scalers too, but this is one that's actually not a complete meme. It's still pretty memey though, and that is using canned food with Kitty. So the pack is pretty kitted out of a couple of different ideas on how to make that happen. One of the concepts behind it is just generate a stupid amount of money using Lucky Cat and Pug to just serve as a massive gold gen engine. Another concept behind it is to use... So we have our Lucky Cat Pug combo. Pug gives a lot of condensed experience into one spot. Lucky Cat, you want to try to level it up twice to get +6 gold. So 2 of these for 6 gold at tier 3 is insanely good value, like real good. Then there is Sardinian Courant in the pack. There's Squirrel in the pack. There is, on the other side of things, Cardinal with Sausage to try to just get enough rolls to find the canned food. And that's the main sort of econ. And there's some funky stuff with Quetzalcoatl later on that didn't really pan out this run, but we have Golden Beetle and Albino Squirrel that are supposed to both work with that as an end-on. We have Pig and Lemming specifically in here to synergize with that. Mouse, which should not be in here if we're doing cat stuff, but that's fine. Who cares? Go next. Blah, blah, blah. Too much time yapping, looking at the pack. Not enough time spent watching the cute little animals fight to the death for me. I don't think I've seen Foxy Fox before, but they absolutely wreck us with the Pygmy Hog in the back. That pet is still broken for its tier. It is very fun. It is very weak as soon as you hit higher tiers, but it is very fun while it's good. So we start finding a little bit of our experience generation here to make this happen. One of the cool things about having Ogopogo in the pack is that this can be a unit that stays onto our board quite late. And I have a lot of ways to generate stats with Syola and the new Amphisbaenia. Amphisbaenia. Yeah, we have passive scalers on tier 2. It felt pretty good to use them. It felt pretty good to frog swap the stats over from whatever like big tier 1 I was statting up just over to Ogopogo. I did that with a pig run earlier, but it just didn't pan out. That's like the big issue with it, is that it needs to work for it to be good. Shocker! Shocker! Things need to work for them to be good. They can't still be fun though, just not good. And so we hit our level 2 in-battle Pug, giving us a level 2 in-battle Lucky Cat without any additional support, which feels pretty good. We no longer need the Ogopogo to help out, so we may as well take some tempo with the deer because we're at 4 lives, and we're going to need every last life we can get to try to make this run happen. It's just, statistically, it's not good odds of it going down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get rigmarolled a little bit by that team, but it's fine. And there's our very first can. Wow. It's beautiful. And we're really close to being able to get the level 3 Lucky Cat in battle, but we're going to need to either hit level 3 Pug, or we're going to need to find another XP pet like Cyclops or Ogopogo. Preferably Cyclops because we can use that to get permanent experience as well in shop, which would be quite nice. And this Pug combo is just really good for tempo. That was just, what, a pizza? Like, in-battle pizza for cheap? Yes, please. But anyways, we get rid of him. Thank you for your service, fish. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. You will be missed. You were loved. No longer. And we find our Cyclops, and now we're spiking level 3 Lucky Cat in battle. No muss, no fush. No mush, no fish. Well said. Well said. And even against a Giga scaling team like this, we're just kind of big enough that it doesn't matter. Just a couple of cans and the Lucky Cat tempo, and we're feeling golden. Maybe? Pick up our first kitty here. Meow meow. And we no longer need Cyclops because it's not getting us the level 3 in battle this turn. And I want my money. Give me money. I don't know if we end up using the cat at all this turn. I don't think we do. We just end up saving all of these, and we buy Flounder. Dude, this felt so good when I hit this. I was sitting there looking at what I wanted to fill in for my shop, and I went, oh, I don't have to settle for level 2 cat. I can settle for level 2 cat and squirrel and losing. Thanks, Suboptimal. Good work. That's also an interesting team. You don't normally see Robin sticking around that late. Yeah, we're already starting with 16 gold. We spent a total of 6 gold getting 2 level 2 tier, well, tier 6, tier 4. Shh, shh, shh. Don't tell anybody, don't tell anybody. We can cycle one of these and just bring in an Octo for tempo. We still have the strawberry birds in here because I like them quite a bit. However, they are not good here, dare I say. I don't think they're good. But there is a can. Beautifully done. The reason they're not good is because I'm pretty sure I don't have any way to get strawberry in this pack, and I wasn't paying attention to that when I was re-kitting it. Because I essentially just took the previous pack and removed a lot of the early strawberry stuff to try some early scaling options. Huge one-cost strawberry apple. Yes, please to Carant, though. Thank you. And its base stats Octo functionally, so it's totally fine to just sell it here, cycle in, get our experience on the squirrel, because if we hit another kitty, more better. And here's the kind of cool tech of we can just float the oyster here. The oyster's like a totally reasonable body, and lock the chocolate to get free chocolate next turn. It's the same exact gold efficiency. It's like floating an avocado. Very nice. And there's Ronnie destroying us. TY. I've noticed Ronnie's running a lot of those teams. A lot of Hedgehog with Toad. And Toad is pretty nasty against most of the builds that I'm running in Arena. I didn't notice a lot of them to begin with. Maybe I'm the problem? No, that can't be it. Yeah, we find another can here. We can cycle in Oyster and then a level kitty here. Or we could choose to delay the level if it feels appropriate. And here's the nice thing about just ending on canned food is that you can just find another canned food. And find another canned food. But we're not that greedy. We're on 2 lives. I don't want to lose. So we are picking up a Highland Cow instead of getting our +9/+9 shop scaling this turn. +9/+9? +4/+4. Real person numbers. Real person numbers. Because it's +1/+1 done 4 times. Or done 3 times, yeah. I can't speak. Cat causes you to get 4 times the value, yeah. Double, triple, quad, whatever. I can't speak. Leave me alone. We're getting a lot of Carants on board at this point, so we could start considering selling off of our Lucky Cat Pug combo. The Pug is still strong just because he's like big now that we stacked, but I don't really care about stacking a Lucky Cat just about ever here. We scrape a draw against the snipe team. Barely have the stat line. Like, we're not terribly small, but for turn 14, this is pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't fibbing. And you might say, wait, why didn't you take the canned food first? Answer, I want the canned food to be the last thing I ate so that it's easier for me to find another one, because now I can hit tofu or canned food. So I'm missing out on 4-4 on the Hydra, but I could always stack another Hydra on here later. I don't think that's going to be the deal breaker of it all. I was considering selling off of the Pug there, I think. But like, the Pug is kind of big, and the other guy is kind of not. So we can just drop Squirrel at this point. We do still want to float the can, even though we don't have level 3 Squirrel anymore, because our kitties are sleepy. They are not ready for the day. And this team looks really scary. By really scary, I mean not super scary, but like, how do you have a coconut crab at that level? Not that level, but at that size. He was girthy. But he only had level 1 snake as well. I don't know. Weird position. Anyways, more kitty. Meow meow, meow meow. Dude, Pranker is forever stuck in my head with that, doing the whole meow meow thing. I'm never gonna get that out of my head. Just every time a cat shows up in shop, just meow meow, meow meow. Anytime leopard shows up, meow meow. We're done. We don't need more of them. Like, look, this mouse is 1 can away from being 50-50, and we do not have Behemoth in the pack because I'm a coward that doesn't want to go for a 100-100 shop. I also don't think it's really feasible with the cats. Like, you just need to find so many cans. And cans are way less common than finding a tier 6 or printing them using Bloodhound. But hey, we did it. 50-50. Don't look at him. See, 50-50s. Beautiful. Don't look at him. 50-50s. And we did it by turn 16. It can be just as fast as those silly little Bloodhound what's-his-face. The hidden secret scaler of them all. It only requires infinity gold to make work. But by golly, gosh darn, we can make it happen. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all later. Peace, 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 peace. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.